What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the #1 flaw with card chip based hardware wallets. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you might know where I stand on this, but I will cover the pros and cons of each hardware wallet and several other things you need to consider before choosing the best wallet for you in your situation. No matter what you choose, the responsibility always lies with you. When you blame someone else, it's because you weren't prepared or simply you were lazy. Don't let anyone take your power away. It's time to upset the established order. Welcome back. So today we're going to dive deep into the world of cryptocurrency hardware wallets. We'll be discussing the #1 flaw with chip-based crypto hardware wallets and exploring their pros and cons, and I will be comparing them with other wallets that have screens. So if you're in the market for a new crypto wallet and you're thinking about buying an Arculus wallet or a Tangem wallet or a Hashwallet, you may want to think twice before you pull the trigger. Meet the card chip based cryptocurrency hardware wallet. I know it's a mouthful. It's compact, it's portable, it's designed to secure your digital assets. But is it really flawless? Imagine a world where your financial security is entirely dependent on a piece of plastic like this. It's vulnerable to hacking, loss, or even theft. It looks like a regular chip-based debit card you get from your bank, right? The only difference is if you end up losing your debit card from a bank for any reason, it's very likely that if someone does make a purchase with it, your bank will reimburse you right away and all of your problems will be taken care of. No skin off your back. That's not how it works in the cryptocurrency world. There is no one that you can call to try to fix your problem for you. Welcome to decentralization and personal responsibility for your own mistakes and your own actions. That's the reality for many chip-based card crypto wallet users. But before we dive into the #1 flaw, let's explore some of the advantages that these wallets offer. Now, card chip-based wallets have gained popularity due to the compact nature and ease of use, and they claim to offer a secure way to store and manage your cryptocurrencies. However, they come with their own sets of pros and cons. Now, to be fair, on the plus side, this type of wallet right here is incredibly portable. It can fit in my wallet or my pocket. It's light, it's easy to carry, and it's very convenient. It's also slim and lightweight, and it's synonymous with the credit cards you already carry around. However, the lack of a screen poses a very significant risk to the security of your transactions, and I'll explain why in a second. Ironically, another advantage is the absence of a screen. Because without a screen, there's no need to worry about potential vulnerabilities associated with hardware or software flaws, right? It reduces the risk of tampering and ensures a secure environment for your private keys. However, the lack of screen brings us to the heart of the matter, the #1 flaw with card chip-based wallets. With no screen to verify and sign transaction, this is known as blind signing, and it is not recommended for any crypto user under any circumstances. So picture this. Let's say you're at a coffee shop and you want to send some Bitcoin to a friend. You use your smartphone app and you initiate the transaction with the NFC chip on the back. This is where things get a little bit tricky. Since the wallet lacks a screen, how do you verify the transactions directly on this device? You don't. Instead, you really just rely on the smartphone app, and there's really nowhere on the device for your private keys to actually show you that they're being released. This opens up a massive vulnerability. Malware or a compromised smartphone could manipulate the transaction details on your screen without your knowledge, leading to a loss of funds. Not to mention, if you're not using an open source wallet, you'll never know what's really going on behind the scenes. You'll have to blindly trust the wallet provider entirely. While the wallet itself may be secure, the flaw lies in the transaction verification process. Because without a screen here, users are unable to visually verify the transaction details before confirming them. So if you're sending BTC from your wallet to anyone else, then you just have to trust that you didn't mistype the address, and pray to God that the transaction gets to the correct location you see on your smartphone app, because you have no way to verify it here before you sign the transaction. And if this isn't your first rodeo, then you already know there is no way to undo this kind of mistake, no matter how minor or how unintentional it is. This creates exceptional vulnerability, as malicious actors can exploit this flaw by tampering with the transaction information, leading to potential loss of your funds. This flaw alone is enough to make anyone question the reliability of card chip-based crypto wallet. Now, let's look at the cost comparison of a wallet like this versus, say, like a Trezor One with the screen. So now that we've kind of touched on that, I want to take a look at sort of why there's a big disparity between the costs of these types of wallets. Okay, this is light, and card chip-based wallets are generally a lot more affordable than their screen-based counterparts. They offer an entry point for those new to cryptocurrency who may not want to invest in a more sophisticated hardware wallet, and something like this could be anywhere from $40 to $100. And they can do it that cheap because these cards cost pennies to make and to produce. On the other hand, wallets with a screen like a Trezor Model 1 or anything of the sort has an extra layer of security, and it allows you to verify and sign transactions directly on the device, reducing the risk of manipulation by external factors. Now, this is why they cost more than these little credit card knockoffs, but as I mentioned, this added security comes at a higher price. Now, looking at the security models of these types of wallets often follow a wireless, but not entirely offline approach. They store your private keys in this little chip within the device, and it requires a connection to your smartphone, almost likely never a computer, but it requires that to process the transaction. This type of wallet follows a contactless security model, relying on near-field communication technology, or NFC, to interact with compatible devices. Now, while this does offer convenience, it also exposes the wallet to potential attacks from wireless NFC readers, putting your funds at risk. Screen-based wallets, however, offer a more versatile online security model. With a screen, you can directly interact with the device and verify the transaction details offline. This minimizes the risk of your private keys being exposed to the internet or other potential threats. It's important to note that both of these models have trade-offs, and the choice is ultimately yours and depends on your individual needs and preferences. But ask yourself this question: do you really want to take the risk and cut a few corners and save a few bucks on a hardware wallet that could potentially be holding millions? Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that either. So now that we've explored the world of card chip-based cryptocurrency wallets like this one, and we've discovered that the #1 flaw lies in their lack of screen, this does offer a convenient and compact way for users to transact, but at a high cost. Ultimately, the choice between a chip-based wallet and one with a screen boils down, again, to your individual risk appetite, budget, and security preferences. And in all fairness, it is much quicker and easier to use than other crypto hardware wallets that include a screen. But at what cost? Just remember, you get what you pay for. So that's all for today's video. I hope this comparison has shed some light on some of the pros and cons of chip-based wallets versus screen wallets, open source versus cold source, and all the different security factors you want to consider. Let me know in the comments what type of wallet you prefer and why. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive content coming, and I'm working on as we speak. And until next time, stay safe and protect your private keys. While we're on the topic of this, go ahead and click right here and watch this video on the recent news about my favorite crypto hardware wallet, the Engrave Zero, now going open source. I'll see you guys in that video right now. Crypto Renegade out.